Give the heading as Western Ghats. See, when I say it is river interlinking projects, what are the rivers they are going to interlink? Polavaram is a river interlinking project, right? What are the two rivers they are going to link? This is called as intra-river linking project. What do you mean by intra? Within the state, the people are going to interlink the rivers. Okay, intra-river linking projects. Now, what are the rivers they are going to interlink? They want to link Godavari water or Godavari rivers with Krishna. Okay. Whereas on the similar lines, there is another interlinking project like Betwa and Ken. Ken and Betwa. Where is this one? Just now we talked about the Betwa river and the Ken river. Which part of Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh? Bundelkhand plateau. Over the Bundelkhand plateau, these rivers are flowing, right? Which is related to Madhya Pradesh, which is related to Uttar Pradesh? Or else, let me put the question like this. From Godavari, the waters are being diverted to Krishna. Here in the case of Ken and Betwa, which waters are being diverted to which river? All you people know Betwa and Ken are the interlinking project, but which waters are being diverted to which river? This is what the missing link. Ken and Betwa interlinking project is there. It is a joint venture project between Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. It is a joint venture project between Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh where the waters of Ken are diverted into Betwa. Okay? The waters of Ken are diverted into Betwa. Is it clear? This is all about the interlinking and all these things. Come on, give the next heading as Western Ghats. Give the heading as the Western Ghats. Western Ghats are, let me show this one like this. Western Ghats are a wall-like. Western Ghats are a wall-like structure running continuously. Western Ghats are a wall-like mountains running continuously for 1400 kilometers. Wall-like mountains running for 1400 kilometers. Just imagine for 1400 kilometers a continuous chain of mountains with some of the gaps called as ghats, like Thal Ghat, THAL, Thal Ghat, ghats like Thal Ghat, Bor Ghat, then Pal Ghat, Thal Ghat, Bor Ghat, Pal Ghat, and Shenkota Pass. And Shenkota Pass. And SHENCOTTA, Shenkota Pass. This is what you need to draw the picture. The picture appears something like this. These are the Western Ghats, these are the Eastern Ghats. Okay, draw the picture combinedly but write separately. Give the heading as Western Ghats. Western Ghats are continuous wall-like structure running for 1400 kilometers. That is what you have written, right? With some gaps called ghats like Tal Ghat, Bor Ghat, Phal Ghat and Shenkotta. You can see all these things in the atlas. Go to the specific map of Kerala, come on. Go to Kerala, physical map of Kerala. Page number 21. See the red color continues straight, but at one particular place in the southern tip of South India, it breaks and again continues. Southern tip. Could you able to see that break there? Identify the small village called as Shenkotta there. Southern, complete south, very close to Kanyakumari. Okay, where the red color for continuously flows, continuously it is there, breaks and again continues. Wherever the break is there, there you can find Shenkotta. Okay, that is what the pass is. What is a pass? Pass is nothing but the passes between the mountains. Is it clear? Is it okay? It is what the Western Ghats are. Western Ghats are continuous wall-like structure running for about 1400 kilometers. Right from where to where? Let us see the points where to where. To the south of river Tapi. To the south of river Tapti or Tapi. To the south of river Tapi till Kanyakumari. From where to where the Western Ghats running from? To the south of Tapti till Kanyakumari. Achha, last in the Himalayas, didn't we discuss about the passes? We discussed only Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and Jammu Kashmir. We didn't discuss the Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. No, come on, go to Assam Himalayas. Go to Assam Himalayas. We started directly with Purvanchals, right? Shivaliks and Purvanchal. Come on, write down there. Go to Assam Himalayas. Okay. Give the heading as the passes of Sikkim. Passes of Sikkim means what? The mountain passes that are present here in the Sikkim. Write down the important passes of Sikkim. Sikkim. The very important pass is called as Nathula. Is called as Nathula. Nathula. The very important mountain pass that is present here in the Sikkim is Nathula. The next one is called as Zilepla. Whenever you are seeing the Sikkim, it is something like this. Okay. Here it is Bhutan. Here there is a pass called as Nathula, which is a connecting junction between India and China. There is another lock called as Zilepla. This is Zilepla. Okay. These are the two very important passes of Sikkim. Yesterday, while discussing Shivaliks and Purvanchal, I went like that. Okay, you write down the passes there. The passes are very important in Sikkim. What are the two very important passes of Sikkim? Nathula and Zilepla. Could you able to identify this one? You can identify even in the atlas. You can find the Nathula and Zilepla. They have given very clearly. Okay, this is Nathula, this is Zilepla. Okay, then the passes of Arunachal Pradesh. What are the passes? See, the very important pass is called as Bumla. Bumla is a very important pass of Arunachal Pradesh which connects the Itanagar with the rest of India. Bumla. Also, you can find another pass called as Tawang Pass. Identify Tawang there in Arunachal Pradesh. Where is Tawang? Whenever you are seeing the Arunachal Pradesh is something like this. Here exactly by the side of Bhutan you can find Tawang. Could you able to find the Tawang? This is what the Tawang is. Tawang is there, Bumla is there. Identify Bumla. Is there any other pass you are seeing there? There are number of passes in Arunachal Pradesh. SCLA, TSCLA. Shela pass, okay, but Bumla is the one which is very important, right? Okay, these are the passes. You add that one in the Assam Himalayas. Come to this one.